everyone. A few weeks ago, during my monthly CEO peer advisory meeting, we had a thought-provoking speaker, Brett Pyle, who walked us through a workshop called Your Extraordinary Why, Having a Successful Life of Significance. Today, I thought I would touch on three words that for me really summed up our discussion and something that left me really thinking about my own relationships and the life I'm living. To put it in perspective, when you think about it from a leadership perspective or an owner of your business, if you had 3 to 5 years left in your role or 10 years left in the career or your company before you maybe want to sell it, how would you view your remaining time in your position through the lens of these three words? The first is forgiveness, and forgiveness has three components to it. One is um, who do you want to seek forgiveness from? Maybe something you did hurt or impacted someone in a negative or unintended way. Take the time to make those amends and move forward. Second one is another aspect of forgiveness, but who do you want to forgive? Now, we had a lot of conversation about this because there's times when someone maybe wronged you or put you in a bad position or whatever it may be, intentional or not. And you really don't want to have that conversation with them because you don't want to give them the satisfaction of forgiving them because it's maybe unforgivable. But this is really about how do you let it go in your own mind. I've been in this position, and there's times I could get really obsessed with this. It takes so much brain power. I practice what I'm going to say if I bump into that person. And it's about how do you let that go so you can have room to be more productive and more thoughtful and more creative about things that are more important. Take that power back. The third piece, it's under forgiveness, but it's almost the opposite piece of it. And it's really who do you want to thank? As a leader, this is so important and goes a really long way. The second word is remembrance. What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want to be remembered for? How do you want your time as a leader to be viewed? And then the third word, which has some overlap, I think, with resemblance, and it's about significance. As you look forward in a professional career, what significant event will be in your future? What do you want to take hold of and really influence? To me, this is really about being intentional on what's important to you. Where do you want to put your energy to make a difference? It could be a new invention, starting a business, driving a major initiative, planning for a successful succession. I know for one of my members, it's about providing individuals in remote communities the ability to make a good living for themselves and families without having to move. As a leader, you touch and impact so many people around you through your decisions, your words, your actions every day, and probably more than you realize. Keep these words and concepts in the forefront of your mind. It could really help you live your extraordinary why and having a successful life of significance that you choose. I want to leave you with a quote from a famous philosopher, Friedrich Nietzsche. He who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow. Thanks for listening. This is the stuff that growth is made of.